I'm just trying to get the list of together of just like a simple checklist for the website, but it has so much other stuff right here. I have to basically remove stuff. See if that kind of works. It's like the worst. I think that works right there. Okay, let's see. I just need a quick list of courses. Nice. Hey, good to see you, Alberto. So, pretty much what we're trying to do is. Oh, let's try to do some extra stuff. I want to keep it simple, just pull out. I'm going to have to copy this post. Nope, that's the wrong post. Nice. There's a few custom GPTs I want to show you guys, just to give you guys some ideas of what custom GPTs can do. So starting off, man, don't you wish you had a custom GPT that wrote your scripts for your content every single time? So this is a custom GPT that pretty much will write all your scripts for you. So if you ever had the challenge where you're like, oh my God, what do I say on camera? This one custom GPT will actually write out all your scripts, especially for top, middle, and bottom of the funnel. If anyone has a business in the chat, they could put their business name and we could test it out. I'll do mine just to start off. AI training for entrepreneurs. I know, very specific. Hey Winston, hope you're having a great day. So this now is writing out what is the script for the short form content for top, middle, and bottom of the funnel, and then it works for all sorts of different industries. So here's some of the hooks. You've been lied to about what AI can actually do for your business. 78% of solopreneurs still waste over 10 hours every week on tasks AI could fully automate. Learn 3 ways to train AI tools to write, schedule, and respond like you. No tech degree needed. Save this post if you're tired of doing things manually. Not bad. This is why your productivity systems aren't working, even if you follow them perfectly. AI tools without customization, glorified to-do lists. You need training, not just tools. Here's how to train your AI to manage content, inboxes, and client follow-up in your voice. Watch them. Click here to watch a tutorial. Sounds not bad. Simple hooks. These are just some of the custom GPTs. Let's see. So I wonder if I'll kind of do lead magnets as well too. And our rag. Here we go. You guys are funny. So actually, I'm just going to show you guys. Let's see. Then let's just go to Midjourney. We'll just render some images with Midjourney for right now. Let's do. What's a. We're just going to make some fun images. An otter surfing a wave. Just something super simple. Because then you can take these images, you can expand on them, you can make them simpler. And yes, ChatGPT can do. Oh, this looks like a book, like a painting. Whoa. What if this was a book? Otter's first day. Do we make a picture book out of this right now? The otter's first day of life. Well, then you can low motion. You can make it move, and then you can otter walking on the beach, and then take this and say same omni reference. Crank it to the top. Well, half. Imagine this as a coloring book. The coloring book niche is like pretty easy to create, because you could just ask for anything in this in coloring book forms. Oh, it's definitely it's churning. Whoa, that one looks animated. So eventually, this is gonna. I mean, we could make a fake. What? That is trippy. What? Book Bolt is perfect for coloring books. That's interesting. Would you like Book Bolts? These are actually not bad. Is it okay to use AI generated images on mugs, shirts, backpacks to sell online? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, pick a theme, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can start a merch brand, you can start a clothing brand, you can start a trend, you can start whatever you want. Yeah, these aren't bad. You can create a brand like the otter. I think I needed to crank it down a little, but the interesting thing, especially when you go here, I highly recommend just start going through like Midjourney's like library and just find something that inspires you. That is like the easiest hack. Is like and this is all through Midjourney's like web browser version. So you can take anything. I'm gonna say, pick something good. Man, a lot of these are good. A lot of these are spooky. So, oh wow. Oh, let's try something with this. This looks wild. Candid shot capture on the Canon EOS 5 R5 hyper-realistic full-body portrait of a sharply handsome woman wearing elegant fine de jour. Wow. Lion's glassy white floor. Their matching luxury gold hyper-realistic. Jesus, that's a lot. Okay. But let's take this, pop it in, and then let's change things around to say, instead of a lion, I want a dragon. No, I want a giant cat, lion. We're gonna do dragon. And let's just put it in the oven just to see what kind of pops out on the other side. Yeah, not bad. This is just Midjourney. So Midjourney, you can render images and videos as well too. So if you had commercial, ad, product shoot, faceless avatar, faceless content, all of this you can pretty much create, and then it's very easy to turn anything into a video. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then all you do is click those buttons. Low motion, high. Do you think before VO does great because of the voice matching. The problem is the limitation of the credits that you get for the cost. Like I could rip Midjourney Unlimited on photos and videos for like $60. So like price wise, because you're gonna rip through a bunch of different options too. So that's where Midjourney is still great, but again, that usage cap is gonna bug. But Midjourney, you could definitely get by with all sorts of stuff. You could create hyper realistic anything that you want, really. Some of these are pretty wild. You could create a commercial, product ad, even a spec ad for your commercial for your brand. You could definitely do. Some of these are wild. And then it does video, which is so nice. Definitely. Welcome to the channel, Mark. So that's one. I think on the other side we can make we could vibe code an app real quick. Let's go over to, should we do Lovable or Firebase? Let's just try Firebase for a couple seconds. Walk on Firebase, where you can make an app. Try Firebase Studio. Nice. I think what I wanted. So now we're in the section of building an app without writing any code. Vibe coding, as they say. And now, I think it's loading an old project that I had. I'm kind of curious to see like how well this project, because Firebase basically you could code completely for free. Isn't that wild? Like you could code a total front end and back end app completely for free using Firebase. And oh, it's almost done. I was like, but it takes forever to load. I think there's something here, for example. Of course, the loading time. Could just go to my Lovable account. I'm sure my projects in Lovable are still there. What was that last site before Firebase? Midjourney? Was it the drawing one? If it's the drawing one, it's Midjourney. Hustle with Digital G, welcome. So if you're talking about this is Midjourney. Midjourney does, no, definitely welcome. Welcome to the chat. Ask any of your AI question. Wow, even the outfits are like, that's wild. Damn, that's good. Runway models, they're coming for your job. AI influencers. So that's Midjourney. But I like Midjourney because for $60 a month, you get unlimited. So you could just rock as many generations as you want, or images or videos. So easy. Then we'll go to Lovable. I think I'll log into my Lovable one. Now the new thing is, of course, trying it with Firebase. Sorry, helicopter. Helicopter flying by. Okay, so try later. Got it. I have some apps in here, which are kind of interesting. So this one's actually cool, and this one's cool, and this one's cool. So all of these apps were completely built with just a few prompts, all in an app called Lovable. So this is a full, so we built attraction or nutrition smarter. So it's basically a nutrition app to log your calories and macros. And then here, hey Joseph. Then it goes down. You could do a pricing. You could log in. The login really doesn't do anything. Gmail.com. Da, 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 da. I don't even think the passwords like verify. The passwords don't even check. Oh, they do check actually. Cool. And then, oh wait. Can't even get into my own app. Subscribe now. Perfect. Now I'm in. So, inside this app, it has a whole dashboard to track your information, meals so that you can log your meals. But again, this is just a very simple app. Like you could chat with an AI chatbot, you could click account, you can see when your billing date is next. So this was all built super simple with like just a few lines or just regular prompts. There's no coding whatsoever. But this was done with Lovable. These were really good stuff. These were when I turned books into full functional apps. Because basically what I wanted to learn topics. Let's see. At gmail.com. Aha, logged in. So from here, this is just taking a book. I think it's the NLP Science of Achievement book. So it takes the book and actually converts the book into an app. So this was just built, but it's 17 lessons, so there's 17 chapters basically in the book. And every time you complete a lesson, you complete a chapter, which then, yo, Dr. T, where have you been? I missed you. Good to see you, Dr. T. And then it does each lesson here. And very simple, it just talks about one principle from the book. Here's a little exercise that they have to try and do. Select the button, complete the lesson, and then it kind of just tracks and says, hey, you completed chapter 1 out of chapter 17. So this is a very simple way to like gamify learning, because imagine turning your favorite book, especially if it's like personal development, and turning that into a video game, because right here is all the chapters basically. And then you could always add stuff to it. So this goes to the topic about the book. You have to do an exercise, complete, very simple. And you're down to 2%, or it should increase. Bugs. But I thought this was really cool. Very simple to build. I mean, and there's different tools out there. There's Lovable, there's Bolt. We could check out one called Bolt. I think it's like bolt.new. What's their pricing? 0 public and private projects, 1K, 1 million tokens per month, 150. Okay, let's try it. Let's get started. Sign in with the email and password. So I'm going to sign up for Bolt, completely brand new. I'm going to do it off screen, so bear with me. Oh, I think I do have an account. Forgot password. Oh, I probably just have to sign up. Okay, bear with me. I am just creating an account. I'll just create an account for Bolt, and then we will. Hello, Dr. J. Hello, Megan. We miss you in the community. Please don't go. Don't go. I can't sing. My singing is horrible. Oh, trying to hack the Matrix. It won't let me hack. And I can't see the proof. I know. Why when I do it, it keeps saying potential problem detected for log. I'm just trying to like log in. I'll do this. I'll forget password then. I'll give this one a try. If not, we'll move on to other things to build. Okay, so right now, OAuth issues, kinda cybersecurity dude. I like that name. Right now, okay, I'm almost there. That one update. I just had to reset my password. Okay, now I can sign in. Haha, I'm in. Okay, so hold on, let me archive some stuff real quick. Okay, I'm in. I just had to clean up some stuff. Okay, so this is Bolt. I have only 6 months in savings. Leaf. Good luck. Okay, so Bolt.new is where you can actually build an app without writing a single line of code. Just because it's a little easier. So let's see if we can create a project. Oh, we even get to choose our language. I like Node.js. React is good. We'll just do it. Oh wow, this thing is comprehensive. This is pretty. So now, open bolt.new.ai. Is that the AI? No. Okay, so now we're in Bolt. This is a new project. Okay, just a simple habit or a task, minimal task manager. I'm gonna give this to, I use Bolt and Lovable work for my mobile apps. Oh, nice, very nice. I'm going to say, hey ChatGPT, can you make this a much better PRD record? Can you make this a much better product requirement document for a software app? Because my prompt's going to not be good. So why not just give it Number 2, actually, I like this one. Copy. I don't know. I'm just going to give all of this. Oops. That is definitely not what I want. I just want this. That's not helping. We'll just copy like this. Okay, so now, okay. I don't know. Let's see what this does. Basically, we're just going to, that was a horrible prompt. It pretty much took my prompt for like being a task manager, and now it's off. I should probably give it a much easier task to do the PRD and GenSpark. Okay, so let's do GenSpark. You are an expert software developer writing up a product requirement document for a web app that has 2 components where it can load 2 different URLs for YouTube videos. One will be labeled as voice or narration, and the other one will be labeled as music or background. They also have the ability to have a button to load the song so it renders, and then they can also, it has 2 knobs or bars that are adjustable down below that will adjust the audio for each output, so that in a web app, a user can listen to 2 YouTube videos simultaneously while adjusting the volume for each to fine tune it. Okay. That was a long prompt, but that's pretty nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to seeing GenSpark for the first time. If you're using ChatGPT, you are 3 months, 4 months behind the world. GenSpark is a beast of a tool. And on the plan for like $25 a month, like you couldn't burn all the credits if you tried. Should you also create an execution plan doc in AI along with the PRD for more complete at? That is a great question and tip, Cyberdude. I have not tried that. I'd be curious to try it. Jesus is definitely writing a lot of stuff. But, okay. Oh, uh-oh. Network error. We lost the... Okay, there we go. It's typing. GenSpark definitely loves the type. So I'm just going to slap all of this inside of bolts. Okay, oh wow. Bolts created. I need to get more in-depth AI. I use mine for project management. There's no good ones. Bolt can take it. I don't know. This is very minimal. That is a very that is such a super minimal task manager. Task 2. Task 3. And then when you're done, dude. This is so minimal. Oh, Zen mode. And then full screen. And not full screen. Task. And then it did exactly what I wanted. I just when I said minimal, I didn't mean that minimal. Like, wow. Impressive. A task manager that you can run completely from the web. Let's try another one. Burn some of these credits. Okay, here. So now I'm just going to, oh wow. I don't need any of that, but let's just see. GenSpark definitely gave a lot of text. How would you implement this into an app, or can you? I don't know about that. Maybe a better one. Okay, so now I gave that whole hunk of text to basically Bolt. Let's see if it will create me my dual YouTube player mixer. I know basically Gemini can do this pretty easily, but this is very interesting because this guy is going to code without... Now, of course, there's different ones. There's Firebase, there's Bolt, there's Lovable. I think everyone will get farther with Lovable. Do you have to pay for this? Eventually. But right now, I'm on the free plan, basically. I just signed up, and I'm doing this completely on the free plan. And granted, I'm using other tools. Grok has its use. I don't know what for, but I'm sure it has its use. I just don't know off the top of my head. So because some of these tools will do the back end as well too, which is super great, so that you could build the front end and back end for it all in one. This I'm kind of curious to see how Bolt actually, how can AI help a hardwood flooring business? Oh, that's easy. It could definitely, if you want, I could roast your business if you want. So basically it's going to start with the offer. What's your introduction offer for your hardwood flooring business to bring in new customers? And then second is running ads. Third is running, third is going to be your content from there. And AI is going to tell you what type of content, what type of lead magnets, what it should, like everyone on the call should technically have an AI or custom GPT that knows everything about your business. For example, if I go to my chat GPT, I have a custom GPT right here called AI Business Coach. So this pretty much has everything about the business. So this is gonna help you with the main things. It's like the offer, content, how much does that cost to do. They're like $1,000 to get custom built for your business. If you want like a done for you custom GPT that's kind of like built, it knows everything about your business. So you can ask it questions like, what should my offers be? How do I get more leads? How do I get more sales? I want to run a promotion, because their main thing is, how do I get more leads and how do I get more sales fundamentally. You could definitely do it yourself. So you could put it together, and then from there, because you want to load it with all the details of who your ideal customer is, all your products, if you have them. But you technically want to use kind of like, for example, wow, I definitely need to build and sell them. Yep, it's an interesting side hustle. So here you could do one of two things. You can definitely use ChatGPT, but you can also use GenSpark. And GenSpark is probably going to be a little more robust. You could create an end-to-end workflow with Amplify and find customers too. Yep. GenSpark will help you find customers. Amplify, Lovable, Growth List. It's quite a few lead lists. Running ads, creating content. I prefer the creating content and running ads part. If you guys are brand new, put your number one AI question in the chat, and I can answer it. So just to say, we have a lot of people. I'm kind of curious, like, are you guys more interested in the web apps? Or are you guys more interested in kind of curious too. Yeah, I just have to hire someone. Virtual assistant is probably the easiest. VAs are very very affordable to get, more or less. So how's Bolt doing? Oh, Bolt built my app, kinda. Let's test it out. How do I start using AI to help businesses and get paid for doing it? You want to reach out to businesses, doesn't matter what business, and just say, hey, what's taking forever that's done manually that you wish was automated, if I were to wave a magic wand? And they'll tell you. What about for real estate? Oh, there's a ton in real estate. Real estate's so massively behind. Real estate, oh my gosh. So you guys there's content, there's funnels, there's webinars, there's email automations, there's live streams. There's a ton, especially for real estate. Very interesting. So, did it do my app? I think it did. It just made it very big. What about for a jewelry biz? Yes, for a jewelry biz, if you guys want me to audit your business, how to get more leads and sales, put your business, say me, yes, me in the chat, and I'll roast your business. It's been a while. I miss doing this. Roast my business. I'll show you exactly who's, because the jewelry business, basically all you're going to be doing is, honestly, is pretty much live streaming. Not going to lie. For Daisy, I don't know what your jewelry business is specifically, but I would highly recommend start live streaming. And it's pretty much, if you ever watch, like, there's like luxury watch like live streams, and they do like something like this. They're like, hey, check out this watch, it has a white band, and look at this, and da da da, and they're like right up close to it. This is basically what you want to do, is you want to live stream and then just show your jewelry, like whatever. And then you're just live streaming saying, hey, then you're running specials. You're like, hey, for the next 15 minutes we're going to do it at 20% off, only if you order within the next 20 minutes. So you gotta have scarcity, for example. So that's for Daisy, for using AI about jewelry to improve her jewelry business. What is the proper steps to make your app work on the App Store and the Google Store? Both of them have their own requirements for, like, you got to go through approval, security, approval, blah, blah, blah. So I would build a web app first, drive traffic from content or from your, pretty much your community. And then from there, I would sell. Then later, I would think about the App Store. No point putting it on the App Store if you can't get sales, basically. Help non-technical business owners with the introduction of AI tools. Yeah, just teaching them ChatGPT, GenSpark, custom GPTs is huge. Like, those are a lot of the big things that you could just right off the bat to start teaching people. Like, thanks for the help. No, definitely. Absolutely. I think I have like my top tools. You guys seem to like lists. So here's my top 10 AI tools. Let's cut down those lists here because you guys don't care about that. That's skills. You got to have prompt engineering skills, basically. How do you start a chatbot business? Build a chatbot, do a demo, repeat, do lots of demos. It's basically the whole game. So these are the main things. Because like these are like the dangerous tools, basically. You have ChatGPT, which is easy. Let's just make it simple. You have Perplexity, searching the web. Notion, custom GPTs. GenSpark, which does everything. Notebook LM, handy. 11 Labs for voice. HeyGen for basically AI avatars. And building apps, I recommend just putting people on Lovable to start off. It's quick and fast, but eventually they want to move to something a little more better, like a Bolt or something. Very helpful. I highly recommend. Take a screenshot. Is GenSpark costing? Nah, GenSpark's like $25. Gives you 10,000 credits, but you're not gonna like burn those credits anytime soon. Basically, like you're gonna go through a lot of, because GenSpark is super powerful. I don't even switch models in ChatGPT anymore. I just go to ChatGPT for the basic one, and then I pretty much go to GenSpark for anything complicated. That's like the best way to go, because you're gonna have different tasks for different things. For example, like I've been using GenSpark. This is some business strategy stuff. I'll give a test to GenSpark. I want you to, I'll use this conversation because I'm going to do this anyways. So, motion. Does anyone even use motion? Kind of curious. See, too much fiddling. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be, sorry, I don't think I'll be recommending motion because there's a lot of setup and stuff. I'd rather teach you TickTick, honestly. And TickTick's going to like, now on the other side though, I kind of want this as a webinar. People don't know about the GenSpark secrets. These are the secret ways. I'm just going to give the task to GenSpark and say, use the following website, the copy from it, from Motion, to basically build out a webinar landing page so that we can show how we can help entrepreneurs save more time using AI tools. Yes, the GenSpark speakers. Don't blow up the GenSpark. Oh no. People are going to be like, more and more people are going to be like, hey, ChatGPT, what? Oh, you're still using ChatGPT? Nope. It's about GenSpark now because of what it could do. It's such a cheat code at the end of the day. And we have a full course on how to use all of the features. That's the only one that exists on the internet, actually, believe it or not, because there's actually no there's no GenSpark courses. I know, because I would have bought it, but there's none. So there's also Oh man, what are they called? Their productivity. Now we're going over there. Okay, just keep using ChatGPT. This is not the LLM you're looking for. People don't know. They're like, what's up? Oh no. They're going to go to YouTube. They're going to be like GenSpark versus ChatGPT. And they're going to spell it wrong too. What is the name of their productivity for executive coaching? Commit action. I disagree. GenSpark is amazing. It is. You're on the right team, Justin. You're definitely on the right place. We are all Team GenSpark. So much so that we should be sponsored by GenSpark. Hit your business goal either faster, more often with. See, I like these guys' website. They do basically business coaching for. But I don't know if you guys, if this is like a good offer, but this is like it's one-on-one business coaching for 30 minutes a week. Every week, just 30 minutes for $575. Like, would people pay that? Right? Pricey. It's only for 30 minutes too. Too much, yeah. What are they guaranteeing? Nothing. It's just you'll be more productive. They're basically productivity coaches for business productivity coaches, I guess. They've been around. So yeah, it's just interesting. Commit action. So I want a landing page that's an opt-in for a webinar. Use this page as an example and fill it in with copy of what they're going to learn of how to use AI to become more productive or save time. Because I think that's what I'm basically aiming for. Basically, I'm building this webinar page right here. I'm definitely overthinking this, but cool. We'll give this task to GenSpark. So, basically, as you could say, I am talking to GenSpark and not Notion. I'm sorry, ChatGPT. Because GenSpark can actually do work. It can actually like build presentations, build websites, build code. Right now it's going to create a website. It's only $25 a month, basically. So right now it's going to think before it writes code, and then it previews it, goes through its 3 stages. That's basically. So right now, this is GenSpark building a landing page, because I asked it for a landing page. It's actually going to build a website landing page right now for me. It's almost done. I should have asked it to do it in my brand colors, but doesn't matter, because this is great for like mock-ups. So if you want to mock up what should a website look like, or a web app that's like real simple, GenSpark does it real quick. Hello, Ice. Pleasure to meet you. And then, I mean, you can make web apps, you can make website mock-ups, you can make all sorts. Right now, I'm just kind of being lazy, and I want it to scrape the competitor's website to put together a better web page. So, so this is the difference between learning. Oh, it's very fast. Well, for what it's doing, an amount of code that it's writing, I'm surprised. Like, thank you, Javier. Thank you. You guys are so kind. I appreciate that. So the interesting thing is that it doesn't really make much of a mistake as it's writing code. Of course, people like it when you're like, oh my God, he's a hacker. He's hacking the planet. Oh, he's so quick. so quick. Oh, it's like a piano. One finger, one finger. It's so accurate. Delete. Uh-oh, I deleted it. I'm just kidding. So, that's... See, like, ChatGPT can't do that. ChatGPT can't build a website. Yo, ChatGPT, build me a website. How entrepreneurs save 20 plus hours per week using AI automation. Stop wasting time on repetitive tasks. Learn the exact AI tools and automation strategies that successful entrepreneurs use to 10x their productivity and focus on what truly matters. Reserve your spot, free registration. What you'll discover. These suck. We're going to rewrite those. Are you drowning in repetitive tasks, spending hours manually creating content, juggling tools? What if you could automate 80% of your daily tasks with AI, generate content in minutes, not hours? Here's me. Interesting. It just does bullet points. So all I did was basically give it two websites, my website and my competitor's website. And I said, hey, build me a new landing page that's basically for a webinar. And it built this whole thing about 2 minutes, give or take. Limited seats available. Is this really free? Is this recording? Now, I kind of want to just put it, I'll leave it to the side to like rebuild. Because I'm going to actually build this in basically in lead pages. I have the website right here. So I'm actually going to use lead pages to actually build it out. So this is lead pages. This is the actual website builder. So then we use GenSpark to basically just do a mock-up. And then that would be my homework right after this. So creating websites, pretty fast, pretty easy. That's one thing that GenSpark can do. And then I want you to create the text for the slides. Do not generate the presentation, just text for each slide deck. And I want you to use Russell Brunson's perfect webinar funnel to create a webinar that teaches about the topic that you just built in the web page. And I want you to use psychology to motivate the buyer to sign up for the AI community. I'll just do that. So Abacus AI, I haven't tried. I've heard some good things. So basically what we're doing is we're having GenSpark create a website, which I'm going to recreate, but the copy's done. And then second, I'm going to have it create the slides. Now, it can create slides, but I don't like how it creates slides personally. So I'm just going to say, hey, give me the text, and I'm going to use another one to do it. What is mix? Which website? Mixo.io. Nah, don't know it. I'll try it out. Mixo.io. Oh, this is just a website builder tool. Okay, Mixo just does websites. Lead pages is actually a little better. If you can, I mean, there's lead pages, there's ClickFunnels, there's all sorts of for what you're looking for. Thoughts on Darwin AI for materials? What is Darwin? I'm going to be using Gamma in like 30 seconds. So, because I'm going to use ChatGPT to basically do the copy, and then this seems like more enterprise level stuff, but depends what they're built for. Separate. So, because I'm going to use, we'll keep this open. Let's close Building personalized AI assistants, rewire your brain thinking, amplify your productivity, become AI fluent in just minutes a day. I don't know, I really like that sales page, but I digress. Okay, so bear with me. We're just going to close out some of these things. Okay, because now I got my webinar slide. Cool. So now, then I'm going to go to Gamma. That's not the one. It's LLM Darwin 1.5. I haven't tried that one. Let me sign in with this. Okay, then, wait a minute, I have an account. Fine. Okay. Oh, this whole onboarding process for Gamma. Just let me play with it. Okay, now. So, paste in text. We're going to create a presentation. We're going to paste all the things from GenSpark. And I'm going to close this down. Slides. I think I'm like going through the slides real quick just to see. There's some stuff here. The 20-hour work week. I think we said the 4-hour workday revolution. How smart entrepreneurs are using AI to reclaim the time and build six-figure businesses. Is that... We're going to rock it. I'm not even going to question it. Don't think, just execute. Slide 12. Oh, it even does the script. No. Okay, I don't think it does. Okay, that's cool. So now we're going to use Gamma. Shoot. Cool. So now this is Gamma. This is for presentations. Put a number 1 in the chat if you've used Gamma. Put a number 2 if you haven't used Gamma. Gamma. So Gamma's for presentations, basically. Sorry, this took a while to get there. 1, 1, 2, 2. Ooh, we got some 1s, got some 2s, got some 1s, got a lot of 1s. Ah, a lot of people are using Gamma. Very nice. And for all the new people, welcome. So the way I like using Gamma, and everyone has their different way, but I like to use another AI tool, and surprisingly not ChatGPT for like the slides. I really like GenSpark because of how comprehensive it is. But you can see slide 19, slide 20, So we're just going to paste that. And we're going to say, that's going to make me upgrade, but I do want to upgrade though. Traditional. Preserve the exact text. Yep. So this is Gamma. Cool. I'm going to upgrade my plan. Pay monthly. Upgrade to plus. So this is, right now, give me one moment. I'm just going to upgrade to Let's see. So we can use it. For $10. Okay, monthly. Okay, so almost there. Because Gamma's for pretty much presentations. Relay physical. Virtual. Okay, cool. Because creating presentations is like super hard on like Canva and stuff. Like, I have no artistic creativity. Well, I do, but just not in creating presentations. It's like such a drag. So that's where Gamma is coming in. So now I'm on the Plus plan. And the reason why you want to upgrade to the Plus plan is because from here, I could create more than 20 cards. I know it's a little hard to see right there. But now it's like you're limited generating 20 cards, especially on this plan. That's okay. I'm going to just make sure they're all there. Okay, so now it's going to do my theme. I could add my colors, but I really just like this dark theme. Just because it's so easy. I want black and gold. There's like one style in here that's like black and gold. This is always the hardest part, is like picking a theme. Don't they have... Oh, there it is, black and gold. That's what I want. I know it's a lot, but doesn't matter. Generate. Because I do have gold in my brand colors, but this is going to be close enough. So this is what, this right here, this is why I like Gamma. What it's now, look, no hands. Oh my God, just like coding apps. Oh my God, you had to create slides manually. Oh, poor you. I'm using AI, and look how fast. Like, ugh, gotta stretch. Cramp. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Oh, back to it. Look how fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta do the colors. What's the font? Oh, is that an H1, H2? Oh, so hard. Oh, quick. One hand. I gotta stretch. Stretch the hand. Okay, we're back. Two-handed. Now we're doing one finger. Creating the 19 slide in 5 seconds. You can't stop me because you're doing it manually. You can't keep up with AI superpowers. Oh, look at how fast. Everything, all this text. Oh my God, typing. So hard. In this presentation, we built an app. We're building a presentation. Like, come on now. This is AI. Look how, oh my God, look how pretty it looks too. Like, if you want to impress your boss, you want to get that promotion. Oh, it's not done. It's like, psych, you thought I was done? Psych, I'm still going. I still got more slides for you. Matching your brand color, like, this is AI. Now just think, two people, there's one person who doesn't have AI skills. They're going to be stuck using Canva. It takes them a week to create a presentation, and then here we could do this with websites, we could do this with lead magnets. We're definitely going to be using it for lead magnets too. Ta-da, and done. Look at that. Is there a way to do like a newsletter? I haven't tried it out. You could do it as like a guide. I think it will also give you the code too, to create it as a newsletter. I'm sure there's a way too, which is so nice. So now we have, each card is made up of editable blocks. You're ready to go. That's up. Give you a little checklist. I know how to use it. So now, no, I mean like add one to the website. To like, let's see, That sounds like that's more like Substack. Like Substack is something that will publish it like a blog kind of thing, or if you want it like a website. Um, there's different ways you could create a custom GPT that could write in your newsletter. So you just input topics, and then it will output a special way, and then your newsletter you could even what would be make it really cool is put it in 11 labs, so it becomes a narration. That's really dope. The 20-hour work week, how smart entrepreneurs are using AI to reclaim their time. I need a third grade level title hook here kind of thing. Like, guess I have to use ChatGPT or GenSpark right now. How entrepreneurs save 20 times. So this is easy. This is what we want. How entrepreneurs save 20 plus hours per week using AI automation. Cool. Without, what are three? I'm going to go to my custom GPT that does copywriting, and I'm going to say rewrite the title with a without a b. So I'm just kind of trying to get ChatGPT to give me the full list of basically, even if you're starting from zero, even if you have no tech skills, even if you're no, like, even if you're not tech savvy, honestly. The crazy thing is there's people refusing to use AI that will pay for a web designer, and then the web designer is using AI. Isn't that the irony? Not knowing that someone could make the website via AI and Gamma. Oh yeah, I mean, Lovable, AI, Gamma, like Canva, like it's pretty wild. Like that's the easy thing. Like this took seconds with very minimal effort. I've been talking to you guys the whole time. By in this training, you discover the exact 3-step systems that's helping entrepreneurs save 20 plus hours a week using AI automation. Why you should listen to me. Oh, that's pretty snazzy. I could probably put my own picture there. That's pretty funny. Hitting cost of manual work, spending 3 hours a day on emails, working weekends because there's no time over. Literally do not do anything without AI anymore. Might be bad, but it's fascinating. Oh yeah, it's super helpful because everyone, like if you're using AI, you have such a competitive advantage. But then there's like layers to it. There's like ChatGPT beginner stuff, then there's like GenSpark advanced stuff. So you want to make sure you're staying up to date. This is like the biggest thing, because now people, for example, why use um, Canva when I could use just Gamma to create this whole presentation? So nice. There's a lot in here. I gotta clean up some stuff. Definitely something to work with, but I'll do that later. Tell all my clients get a freaking AI cert and read the newsletter. Yeah, it's read everything. It's like it's like being in a community at the end of the day. That way, everyone's sharing. Everyone's. I was kind of doing the values. I don't know. I think it's still. I was putting the values on our website, basically, and it's like your wins are our wins. We celebrate each other's wins. Always someone to build with, because that's a lot of the big things is that you're not building alone. You're not learning AI alone. That's like the worst thing to do. So you want to learn from others. You want to share. You want to grow. That's pretty much. That's how you're gonna stay up to date. That's the more faster way, pretty much. Hashtag join the AI community. I'm still working on that website. So this is just one simple thing. So we've got presentations. We went through custom GPTs, different custom GPTs like this one that writes your copy for your short form text. That's like the easiest one. And then we talked about the power of GenSpark, where GenSpark can do a whole lot of stuff. Mostly just create web pages, which is really good for like lead magnets, web pages, PDFs, slides, presentations, do apps. That's where GenSpark is really going to shine. Um, those are the main ones. But yeah, if you guys are interested, you could join, sign up for the AI community. The link is in the bio. We have courses on all this AI 5 days a week events. So just trying to update the website too. AI training for entrepreneurs. We have a ton of courses on GenSpark, Notion, HeyGen. I think there's like 24 different tools. We have NAN, how to build voice agents, make.com, HeyGen, ClickUp for audio. If you have a team, highly recommend getting ClickUp. And then you got Notion, ChatGPT. Then we have a bunch of stuff that goes into content. We have a huge content. There's like 20 courses in there. And then there's productivity, which I'm working on too. So a lot of the stuff just to stay organized. And then we have events, which we just had today, our first of 5 events. So we have 5 days a week of events. Jesus, that's a lot. This is so in here is pretty much your future building entrepreneur AI best friend. You're going to find your AI bestie in here so that you can stay up to date, share, collaborate, grow. And then we're always staying up to date every week, 5 days a week. So, and then we're doing things from building. And I think what I'll do is, yeah, that's actually, I got to go through these slides. Join, you won't regret it. Real amazing. I'll just play one testimonial. Actually, if I go here, I'll play Monica's.
I highly recommend using Jonathan and some of his services or any of his memberships. Not only have I saved a lot of time as a business owner and as a mom, but he also helps you with strategizing how to make your life easier. It's an absolute worth it case.
Nice. And I'll do one more. This was such a great conversation.
It's amazing that what I've learned in the last few months, I've just shared in our private equity groups and our business acquisition groups that I'm in. I'm like, this is how I review Sims now, and this is how I review businesses. And people are like, how'd you do it so fast? How'd you find these businesses so fast? What are you doing so fast? And that's what the one guy I'm talking to, he literally messaged me and says, what's your number? I sent him my number. He called a minute later, and we've been talking for the last 3 days. And he's like, I'll give you 50% of our deal fees, which are 3% of 10 million. So he's like, if you sign exclusive, we can split them. And I'm like, okay. So, and that's just knowing a little bit of AI. That's wild. You know, that's not crazy. You know, yeah. That's like, you do one deal and you're making 70 grand on that one deal, just out of nowhere. So that's the level we're at. And my big thing right now is if he's willing to pay that right up front right now, like he's like, I'll pay for all your AI tools. You just keep doing research for us. I'm like, we'll talk, you know? So there's opportunity where everyone in this group is way ahead of the common person in any AI form.
Facts. That's Tom. Amazing members in the community. We have like 145, give or take, members inside the community that are all learning, pacing, growing, staying up to date with AI, sharing. The stuff they share is amazing. It's truly the biggest thing because we all share and grow, meet every week to keep each other accountable and learn more. So nice. That is the link in the bio. So if you definitely want to join, your first 7 days are completely free to come in and experience everything. Courses, membership, networking, make new friends, all completely free for 7 days. So very cool. I am going to take a break and finish my funnel tonight. That's my main thing is I'm building out a webinar funnel so that pretty much this will run evergreen. That's the slides that you just saw me create. So I'm going to record those slides, record that webinar, make it evergreen, put it on the landing page. So this is going to be my lead magnet. So for a lot of other people too, highly recommend webinars for lead magnets. They could run evergreen, which is super nice. They're going to do the job of warming up and giving value. And then you record it once and you're done, which is nice. Now, of course, you're going to test it, A/B test it, but still, it's going to run evergreen this way. It could bring new people into your program, your community, on autopilot. So cool beans. I'm Dr. AI. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely follow. I go live every day at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.